Hello all, welcome to this video where we will see 7 ways psychology can help fight climate change. Couple of days ago, I read this article, 7 ways psychology can help fight climate change and how you can help. So these are some of the points that I found useful in this article. So these are the 7 ways which we will see very quickly. So first, it is identify and thought cognitive biases that stall climate action. Information that confirms what you already believe about something and accept that over the research or expert. So there are multiple biases. Let me tell you one example. So whenever we read any book, any article or whatever the resource is, when we read, we try to correlate it with whatever we already know. And if that gets confirmed, we accept it. And if that gets confronted, even if the opinion is from expert, we tend to reject it outrightly. So this is a bias called as confirmation bias. So there are multiple types of biases. So we need to identify them and work on these biases which are stopping us towards working for climate. Emotional reaction can cause us to ignore the facts and data presented because we already believe. For example, if someone believes that there is no climate change, everything is normal, and you present the data, you present the information to that person, the person will reject it outrightly. So we also have some of the biases and we will see these biases in some of our coming videos. Let's move to second point, which is help people align their environmental values with their actions. Every day we face the integrity issue between these three: values, choice and behavior. What value I hold dear to, then whenever I act, I have multiple choices and from that I pick one, that is my behavior. So there should be integrity between these three. But sometimes what happens, the value we hold dear to, we might not act according to it, and that leads to stress. The term is called eco-anxiety. When youth are aware about environmental issues, but they are not able to contribute something. So action is the best antidote. Taking action actually reduces the anxiety regarding climate change. So this will help people to align their actions with their values. Third, make it easier to make climate-friendly choices. The way different choices are put in front of people tend to have the effect on from which of that options they select. For example, making it easy to select the right option will help them to become climate friendly. Make it a default option. For example, by default, whenever you enter any hotel room, by default, all the excess lights will be off. So that is climate friendly behavior. Instead of that, the second condition is, as soon as you enter and check in, you put your keys and then all lights will on. If you are climate conscious, you will switch off the lights. So these are the two differences. Again, if we take one example of a menu card in a hotel, so there we know that vegetarian food has lesser carbon footprint compared to non-vegetarian food. So vegetarian option should come first. That is how we encourage people to take the right action. Again, if we take the example in an organization where people tend to travel for work, they can show the green hotel options first so that employees will select them. So this is making it easier to select the right kind of option. Then the fourth, instill a sense of urgency. Here, two important concepts comes. Psychological distance means we understand this is something important, but it is distant in future. So we may not act on it. And second, psychological proximity means when we feel the issue is urgent in here and now, then we act on it. And generally, climate crisis, there is a psychological distance because people do not find it right now. People do not find it with their eyes. So there is the issue. to bring psychological proximity to all the issues, and so they will act on it. We don't understand the risk of inaction to us and the rewards of action to us, because when there is doubt, we tend to become idle. The inaction is our default option. But in current times, in 21st century, especially in the year of 2022, we are in such a decade, inaction is not option. So we need to choose the action which is climate friendly. Fifth, better tailor the messaging. One single message for different people will not do the work. You have to tailor the message. For example, if people don't see climate change as a problem, then the message need to try to address that. Because if a person do not agree that there is a problem, then telling that person about different solutions, different ways of mitigation won't help. First priority should be making sure that person understands the problem. And at the same time, if a person understands the problem and again feeding that person the information about problem won't help, because it will not create hope for that person. So if that person is understanding the issue, understanding the problem, then you should focus on the solution. That is the better way to do. And whenever we are talking about the climate change, we should talk about personal experiences, the stories which people can correlate with their lives. So it should be me too moments for them rather than so what. Sixth is shift social norms to motivate good behavior. Human is a social animal. People's behavior can be influenced by what they think others around them or what others in a larger group are doing or not doing. In an organization, all people tend to come on once in a week with bicycle. Then any new joinee will also join the crowd and that person will also come with bicycle, isn't it? All people are using stairs instead of lift, then the new person will also do the same. So this is shifting the social norm. So what we can do, being a good example for ourselves and get advocacy groups to work. Join different groups, start your group and get the work going. Seventh, help people feel connected with nature. The more someone feels connected to the nature, the more likely that they make choices to protect the environment. So once we connect with the nature, when we go out in nature, there are multiple benefits that I cannot explain in this short video, but some of them are: it is better for emotional health, psychological health, your physical health as well. It reduces stress and the number of benefits that come with being in nature. So ecotherapy is also one term, spending time in nature, that will help you to understand the issues related to climate change and also to work for the solution. These were the 7 ways with which we can help fight climate change. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you like, please hit the like button, share with your friends and stay connected by subscribing to our channel to see such kind of content in future as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.